Long before the modern borders of Nigeria were drawn, there existed the legendary kingdom of Igodomigodo, a land of ancient wisdom and architectural marvels. The era of the Ogiso, the kings of the sky, began with Igodo, the first to unite the people under a single crown. From the reign of Ogodo to the administrative reforms of King Heir, 31, Ogiso monarchs established the foundations of Edo governance and spirituality. Among the royal lineage, none was more beloved than Prince Ekaladerhan. The only son of the last Ogiso, King Owodo, the people cheered his name in the markets, seeing in him a future of prosperity and justice for the kingdom. But popularity often breeds contempt. From the shadows of the palace, Queen Esagho watched the prince with a heart full of bitterness. Determined to secure her own power, the queen orchestrated a dark conspiracy to remove the beloved prince from his father's favor. The diviners, corrupted by the queen's influence, brought a false prophecy to King Owodo, claiming the prince was the cause of the kingdom's barrenness. Ogiso Owodo, burdened by the weight of the crown and the decree of the gods, was forced to make a choice that would haunt him forever. Ekaladerhan was banished. At the great gate of the city, he took one last look at the home he was destined to rule. He turned his back on the palace and disappeared into the vast, unforgiving depths of the tropical rainforest. For months, the prince wandered. He survived the elements and the wild, his royal training and courage becoming his only companions. Exhausted and transformed by his journey, Ekaladerhan eventually emerged into the sunlight of a new land. The vibrant settlement of Ilif, the people of Ife recognized his noble bearing and wisdom. They hailed him as a God-sent stranger, crowning him under a new name, ODUDUWA King Benin. The Ogiso dynasty eventually collapsed into chaos. The people realized the injustice done to their prince and sought to bring him home. The Uzama nobles traveled to Ufe, pleading with ODUDUWA to return. But the king, now aged and settled, had a different plan for his former home. He sent his son, Oranmiyan, a warrior king of immense strength, to establish a new order in the land of his ancestors. This was the birth of the Obeya dynasty. Oranmiyan's son, Uika I, was crowned as the first Oba of Benin, uniting the two great lineages. The kingdom reached new heights of power, creating world-renowned art and maintaining a sovereign state for centuries. The legacy continues today with His Royal Majesty Aba Heir II, who has reigned since 2016, upholding the traditions of the Ogiso and Oba. The story of Benin is part of a larger tapestry of West African empires, from the Noke culture to the vast Oyo and Kanem-Bornu civilizations. Then came the colonial era. British ships arrived on the coast, a turning point that would eventually lead to the birth of the nation of Nigeria. Despite the trials of history, the spirit of Ekaladerhan and the majesty of the Benin Kingdom endure as symbols of Nigerian heritage and pride.